how to complete the year. It's December, we're coming into the holiday period, and this is a format for how to complete the year. It's something that myself and my partner Elizabeth use every year. I can't remember where it came from. We've edited it quite a bit, but there are a set of instructions, and if you're still here at the end of the video, then I'm going to direct you to where you can find these instructions. Okay, and also what I'm suggesting is that this is a personal thing. You do it from a very personal perspective, and once again, at the end of the video, we might have a few words about how this might work in a team. Okay, so it's called How to Complete the Year, and it's something that we do every year. There are 8 steps. There are 5 steps that involve writing something down, so you'll need a pen and paper, and there are 3 steps explaining what to do with the pieces of paper. So there are 8 steps. I'm going to go through them one at a time. The first step is on your first bit of paper, is to write down your past accomplishments and achievements. So you go back to January of this year, and you run through the year in your mind or from your diary, and you write down things that you have, according to you, have achieved. So there is no sort of judgment, there is no value judgment on what these things are. It's whatever occurs to you. So for example, when I go back over the year, I go back to February, and since February I've been investing a lot of time in finding out about how YouTube works. Given that I come from quite a low technical base as far as social media is concerned, I'm very pleased with my progress in knowing about search engine optimization, videos, editing, script writing, that sort of thing, which was not a skill set I had at the beginning of the year. So I'm very pleased about that. Yeah. So anything that you've done over the last 12 months that you consider to be an accomplishment, put that aside. The second piece of paper is about people and things that you no longer want in your life. So there may well be people and or things that you've experienced or met during the last 12 months, and you no longer want them to be in your life going forward. If you're in business, it might be a customer. You often hear of business owners talking about customers that they'd rather not be doing business with, and this is a good time to put them on the list. You want to say goodbye to them forever. It may be items in your wardrobe. So for me, it might have been, I've just recently been through my wardrobe and I've looked at the items and I've seen which ones have finished their life with me. I thank them for that, and I'm moving on without them. Maybe books, music, could be anything. Just take whatever comes. There isn't a right answer. So the third step is about dreams for the future, and we like to ask the miracle question here, which is, if I went to bed this evening and in the morning I woke up and a miracle happened that I could have the very thing that was a miracle in my life, what would it be? And I have a little miracle in terms of where I might like to live, and it really would be a miracle if it were to come off. And that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to wonder about a miracle or two in your life. I'm now looking at my instructions. The fourth step is to then look at the practical things that you want to attract to you. So that might be, you might want to attract new friends, you might want to attract new skills, you might want to attract new travel, you might want to attract new customers, You know, you might want to attract money, whatever it is you would like to attract. Write those practical things down. And the fifth step is to then be specific about the goals ahead for the year. So we're moving from dreams to specifics, and the thing about something specific is you want it to be concrete, you want it to have a date and a time. This is a goal that you're setting yourself that you want to achieve during the next 12 months. And being specific helps it be attainable. So those are the 5 steps of writing. The 6th step is to lay them out spatially, and if you're sitting at a desk, you can lay them out on the desk. If you're standing up, you can lay them out on the floor, or you can pin them to a wall if you prefer to look at them. And this is how we're going to sort them out. So if you're right-handed, these are instructions for right-handed, reverse for left-handed. If you're right-handed, then take the first question, #1, which was about past accomplishments, and put it to your left-hand side, either on the table, on the floor, on the wall. Put it to the left-hand side. The second #2 was about people and things that you no longer want in your life. Put that also to the left-hand side. Dreams or miracles, put that dead ahead. Dreams or miracles, put it dead ahead in front of you. Practical things, put that to the right of you. On the table, the floor, or the wall, put it to the right of you. And specific goals also, put that to the right of you. So you've got it laid out in a sort of horseshoe before you, either on the table, on the wall, or on the floor. Step 7 is then to reflect on each of these 5, the contents of these 5 pieces of paper. And we do that by looking first to the past accomplishments and experiences. We look at the information and we take a moment to reflect. We congratulate ourselves for achieving those accomplishments. They're important to us. We congratulate ourselves. And then we look at the energy that's invested in those past accomplishments, and we send it back to ourselves in the present time. So from those past accomplishments, you want the energy invested in them to transmit back to you here now. And you can do that by sending a beam of light, sound frequency, or a physical vibration. However you collect the information, whatever energy is invested in it, you want to send back to you. And then you look at #2, which is people and things you don't want in your life. You reflect on that and the energy that's invested in there, and you send that energy back to yourself here now. A beam of light, a sound frequency, a feeling vibration, whatever it is. Okay, so you can see, you can probably hear, I'm slowing down because I'm doing it. I did this last night and I'm sort of doing it again. And then we look at the miracle, and I'm looking at my miracle now. My miracle is beautiful. It's full of colour and form. And I'm now going to do the same process with the energy, because when we are wishing and wanting, we have energy tied up in those wishes and those wants. So send the energy from those wishes, that miracle, back to yourself here now. Stream of light, physical vibration, sound frequency. Send it back and receive it. #4, which if you're right-handed is on your right, which is about the practical things. that we are wishing and wanting for, they have energy tied up in them. Look at those things that you want to attract and invite the energy back to you here now. Send it back. And repeat that with 5, which is also on your right, the specific goals. They have energy tied up in them. Send it back to yourself now. And the final step really is to be in the present now with that energy. You still will have the miracles, the practical things and the goals there, but the energy has come back to you into the present time. You will still have your accomplishments and the people and things you don't want in the past, but the energy has come back to you in the present time now. And I find that really refreshing. Okay, so you can do this for yourself. You can also do it with a team. You know, of course, it depends upon how well you get on. But if you have a team and you do this sort of exercise and you share some of the content that you're willing to share, you can hear what people are acknowledging themselves for, and in a way it might help you to know what they consider to be important in their lives. It might help you to know the things that they don't want in their lives, and it might help you to know the miracles, the practical things and the goals they have for the future if you're working together as a team. This is quite touching and definitely increases intimacy, no matter how clumsy the process is, as long as you are respectful of the information that you are hearing, because people are sharing their dreams, and they always say, walk carefully because you are treading on my dreams. Okay, that's it. If you have found this useful and you want the instructions, there is a link in the box below this video. This is about how to complete the year.